This is for Nate's Art Lab November Challenge. The challenge was to create a blowout, and we could use any style we wanted, but originally we had a master of the blowouts going to be with us, and she unfortunately wasn't able to continue or to be here tonight, so we are doing it ourselves. I am using Canilla's recipe, or as close to it as I can possibly manage. What you found out last time I was here, if you were there on Thursday, was that I'm in Arizona, and Arizona is an extremely dry environment. And I'm finding that that is causing me all kinds of problems with premature drying. And as we saw with that painting, it had tons of crazing. So I made some minor changes here, and I'm hoping that it's going to make the difference that I need. I added a little bit of, I'm going to go through the colors. This is going to be my base coat, or my I would call it a pillow, but a base coat. And the base coat is all in, that's titanium white by Amsterdam, mixed with 80 milliliters of Floetrol with 40 milliliters of paint and what should be 20 milliliters of water. I've added Liquitex pouring medium with it. Hopefully that will stop the crazing and give me a little better flow. The rest of these are all exactly what I just described without the pouring medium in it. This is simply Floetrol and paint, and I'm going to explain what each one of them are now. This is Sonja Burnt Umber. This is Golden Alzarian Crimson Hue. This is this little Piggy's Syrah, basically like the wine. And this is Amsterdam Gold Light and Gold Deep together. Now the addition to this from the painting I did earlier was this. This is Nova Color Pearl, Super Pearl Gold. And the consistency is very much like what I like to see with my base colors. So what I'm doing is going to put down my white and my gold. I'm going to spread it out, and then I'm going to create a blue, or a bloomish type of thing. So that's the plan. I'm going to get started. I'll put you on some music, and I may explain some things as we go along, but let's go. There is where focus point should be. Over here, a little bit of interest, but basically it's there's more mixing here than I expected, and my cells didn't develop. So there is some cells in here. There's some minor little cells. I'm seeing some fracturing of the pigments, which I'm not sure what that's all about. It might be that I just have pushed it way too far to thin these out. So I'm going to consider this a piece that I'll put to the side and embellish later. It has some interest to it, has flow. There's things about it I like, but overall it's not a piece that I would consider done. So it's 2 in a row. So I'm gonna see maybe if I can fiddle with this just a little bit And once it dries, I'm going to bring it back in, and we'll see what we ended up with. But I'm going to call it for this at this point. I'm half-heartedly thinking of going back in and just pouring over the top of this. Let me think about that just a few minutes and see what I can come up with in my head. So I'm going to go off camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, let's talk about this just a second. This piece is going to be something else. Right now it's my backdrop, and yes, qualifies as a blowout. My cells, although you can see some of them in there, they really didn't develop the like I would have liked to seen. But that's okay, because what I'm seeing here is potential for another piece. And when I make that, I will make sure that I tag that I will tag it in my description, so that you'll be able to find it. But I see this as becoming more of a multimedia piece, and I can't be unhappy about that. The amount of gradation I got throughout here with that red, the crimson almost creating a red shadow there, I can't be unhappy, and I don't think I am unhappy about that. Is the piece I would like to shown as a finished piece? I think that's obvious that that's not. But let's look to the future and see what I come up with on this. Up after me is going to be art by Julie E., and followed by the rest of the collaboration. So stick around. Let's see what everybody else comes up with. If you'd like to help, leave a like, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications of future videos. It really does help, and it's absolutely free. Okay, I want to thank you very much for being here today, and I hope you really did get something out of this. So, until next time, bye for now.